Okay, so let me give a small recap of yesterday what we have done. So yesterday we downloaded Eclipse and then we just opened the Eclipse application and then we created a workspace, package, project, and then we have written a program and then we executed it. Okay, so just we'll do the same thing. So I just want someone to help me. Anyone like to do the same action? To open Eclipse, create a workspace, project, package, and then create a class, and then write a small program. That is a allowable program. Anyone like to help for me? Hey, hi Satish. Satish, you're there?
Could you give me the controls?
Cool, sure, I'll do. Cool, yeah. So first double click on the Eclipse.
Yeah.
So here you have to select the workspace. You already opened. Yeah. So just give a workspace.
So the same workspace is fine, right?
Yes, cool. So now go to file. Now you're going to create a project. New. If you don't have a Java project,
It's already there. So
yes. Just again, can you close this, Sadish? If you don't have a Java project, what you have to do?
Yeah, I have to go here. Okay, new. Go to the new, Java project.
No, in case if you don't have Java project.
Okay. Then project.
Yes, project. Click on it. Then here select Java project. That's it. Okay, cool. Yes. So here, what are the things that are important?
Project name.
Yes, correct. Then environment need to be selected.
Yeah, this is the environment. So
correct. It should be 1.7 or 1.8.
Yeah.
Super. Yes. Hey, yeah. Hey, thanks, Satish. Thank you. Hey, good, Satish. Good.
Yeah, sure.
So, can you give the control?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Next, Usha, can you help me to create a package and then a class?
Yeah, go to files.
No, file already we created the project. For this project, I wonder what other things will be there when we create a project. Can you tell me?
Under the project, we have.
Yeah, I'll go here. This is my project. So once we create a project, we will have
bin and class path and
source
SFS.
and then a bin folder.
Source, yeah, source and bin folder.
So what source folder will consist of? What bin folder will consist of? Any idea? Good. No worries. Source folder will consist of actually what? Java files. Bin folder will consist of the class files.
Okay.
Okay. So the program where we are writing, those will be saved and as a .java extension. Then during compilation, actually what? Java will create a class files. Those class files will be created under the bin folder. That's it. Okay, right?
Okay.
Class files are used for execution. Java files are used to write the programs.
Write the programs.
Okay, good. Yeah. Now can you help me to create a package?
Yeah, we have to go to the file set.
Source.
Source.
Yeah.
And new.
Yes. Right click on the source. Go to new.
And go to class.
Okay.
Then we have to give name.
Okay. So I'll just give, for example, Java first day, for example.
And modifier as a default.
Yes.
Then finish.
Okay. So for me, the package name is given as my first project. Why? Because when I right click on the source and then go to new and then package when I class when I give directly, what will happen? The project name itself will be taken as the package name. In case
you have to change.
Yeah, correct. In case if I don't give anything, it will be coming as default.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now, what is the difference between if I select a public, that radio button is there, right? Now we selected default. If we have selected public,
if I selected public, it will be show like a public.
Correct. Extra one keyword called public will come.
Extra, yeah.
Okay, that's it. So here, what is this? This line?
That is our project name.
No, package name. So my package name is my first project. So always the syntax is what means? So class and then my class name, Java first day. Clear, right?
Yeah.
So now we have not clicked on the checkbox public static void main. If I want that, hey, thanks, Usha. Super. Good. Now, hey, hi, Rohit. Rohit, you're there?
Yeah.
Hi, Rohit. Now I need my main function. Can you help me how to get my main function?
Yeah, for public static main.
So shortcut?
Main control space enter.
Awesome. Say type main control space, then enter. That's it. That will get you my main function. So what's the usage of this main function? Can you tell me?
Without main method, we can't run the program.
Correct. So now when I right click, run as, you can see Java application.
Yeah.
In case if we don't have a main function, now you can see I will not have that main Java application. That is, I cannot execute my program. Only if we have a main function, then only we can execute a program. Yeah. Very good. Hey, thanks, Rohit. Hey, hi, Divya. You there? Hello. Hey, hi, Divya. Divya, I just want you to print hello world. Can you help me how to print hello world statement?
Yeah, system.out.
Any shortcut is there?
Yeah, SYSO,
yes.
Control space.
Yes.
Hello world.
It should be always in double quotes.
Yeah, double quotes.
Good. Hello world. Right click. Can you tell me what are the different ways I can execute my program?
Yeah. Control plus.
Yes, control F11.
F11, and we can go to the play button.
Yes, here I can execute. One more.
And one more run.
Run.
Yeah.
Yes,
control
this one.
Yeah.
Also run as
a Java application.
Yes. Also right click on the program, run as Java application. Then also right click on the file, run as Java application. Okay, these are the different ways I can execute my program. Clear? Yes, Divya.
In the Oxygen version, we don't find any default, right?
Correct.
We only find the
Yes, that's what I told you yesterday, right? When you're going to the new version, you might not find that actually what. So right click, new, class. You will not find this default. That's what I told you, that these three things will be hidden over there.
Okay.
Only public will be there.
Okay. Why?
No,
Why?
it's actually most of them uses public. In case if you don't want to be public, so there is an option. Only thing is what you create the class, then after that, if you delete this one, becomes as a
Yeah.
default.
Okay.
Clear, right?
Yeah.
A
Thank
good
you.
question. Good question, Divya. Good one. Okay. So this is what we have covered till now yesterday. Guys, anyone has any questions on this yesterday? What we have covered? Anyone has any questions on this? Clear, right, for everyone? Can I get a quick reply from everyone as yes in the chat window? Cool. Good. Hey, thanks, guys. Okay. Okay, now we have seen how to execute a program and then how to write a class, how to create a package, all those things we'll solve. Okay, so now we'll jump on to the Java. Okay, so first we are going to see about data types. So what is data types? We'll see. So most of them you would have already learned. Okay, but we'll again try one more time. Okay, so let me open. Just give me a minute. Okay, good. Okay, so everyone, you guys would have learned about data types in your school days or in your college days over there. Okay, so can anyone just give me, so what are the data types you guys know? Any data types which you know? Can anyone help me? Hanusha, you like to try? Yeah, anyone?
Integer,
Integer,
Super. Integer,
character,
character,
float,
float, yes.
double,
Double, awesome.
var, char,
Then also we have
var,
string. We have string alone is not a data type in Java, it's a class. Then also we have byte,
right.
short, integer, and then long. Okay, so these are the different data types we have. Along with that we also have boolean. Okay, good. Hey, good guys. So what these data types will do, we'll see first. So these four data types will help me to store numbers. Then this boolean will help me to store true or false. This character will help me to store a single letter alone. A, B, C. D. Any one letter alone, it will help me to store. Okay. Same thing, string, if you see any information that comes under a double quotes will be treated as a string. Okay, it can be a single letter or it can be a group of words. Okay, or it can be a number which can also be stored as a string over there. Any information that comes in double quotes will be treated as a string here. Float and double will help me to store decimals, decimal value, that is with dot. Okay, that's what. So here the confusion is why four data types are needed to store numbers and then two data types are used to store decimal values. Why can't we store everything in the same data type itself? Okay, this is where data type comes into the part. So now every data type is kind of a container. Okay, see, it's kind of a container here. So everything will have its own memory space. So for example, So this is byte. I'm not going to give you a perfect information as what you have it in actually what the how to say programs. So sorry, the theoretical information. I'm going to make you understand the concept. So that is what important. The real numbers I'll give you later. Okay. So byte. So for example, byte can store values from minus. Just give me a minute. I'll just reduce the font size. Minus 127 to 128. This is the value it can store. Okay, minus 127 to minus 128. Short can store values from minus 500 to 500. Integer can store values from minus 1000 to 1000. Long can store values from minus 5000 to 5000. Float can store values from minus 7500.00 to 8000.99. Double minus 20,000.00 to 25,000. Okay, or 20,000.99. Okay, this is how each and every container has a space. Okay, in case if my value is okay 350. Okay, if my value is 350, so what are the data types will support for me? That's what. Okay, it's a number. So what are the data types? So byte, short, integer, long will help me to store numbers here. Okay, so now here, so 350 is my number. So minus 127 to 128. Will these information will come? 350 comes? No, it's not there under that range. Short, minus 500 to 500. Will this in this range 350 comes? Yes. So I can store 350 in the short data type. Integer, minus 1000 to 1000. In this range it will come? Yes. So I can store it under the integer. Long, minus 5000 to 5000. In this range also it will come. So I can store this 350 in these three data types. That's what here. Okay. Data types is what means. Okay. A container which helps the variable. What is variable? We'll see. To choose range of values to be stored. Okay, a container which helps the variable to choose the range of values to be stored. That's what. Okay, based on the range, okay, a data type can be chosen here. That's what. Okay, so now my value is 720. So now, hey, hi Monica, can you help me? So what are the data types will support to store 720? Hello, hey, hi Monica, you're there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell me what are the data types will support?
Byte and except byte and short, remaining all will support. No.
Short.
Sorry. Integer will support.
Correct. Integer will support because 720 comes under the range of minus 1000 to 1000. So I can store it under integer data type. Then minus 5000 to 5000. 720 comes in that range.
Yeah.
Correct. So long. So these two places. Hey, thanks, Monica. Hey, hi, Google, you're there?
Yes, only.
Hey, Google. Now can you tell me? So my value is minus 910. 910. Okay, minus 910. Now can you tell me which are the data types will support for me? So in byte, minus 910 will come in this range. No. Short in this range will it come? No. Minus 1000 to 1000 in this range, 910 minus 910 will come.
Yes, int and long will support.
Correct. So integer and then long will support. Very good. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you. Good. Hey, hi, Anusha. You there? Now my value is, for example, 6000.30. Now can you tell me what are the data types will support?
Float and double.
Correct. Why only float and double can be a part?
Because of it supports 6000.30, right?
Correct. So two things. One, 6000.30 comes under this range, minus 7500 to 8000.99, minus 20,000. So that is one. Okay, so float and then double supports. Now my value is actually what? 250.50. Now can you tell me what other data types will support?
250. Same float and double.
Superb. Can you tell me now also why float and double alone will support?
Because of 0.50.
Correct. Yes. Once if it is a decimal, only float and double alone will be participated. Then based on its range, again we will go whether which data type will support for us. Okay. A good, Anisha. Superb. Great. Good, guys. Anyone has any question, guys? Anyone has any questions so far? What is to understand what is data types? Okay. Now again we will see what are the informations for character, string, and all later. So anyone has any questions so far?
Yeah, Murli, data types means like the number of letters in the data, like 350, 720.
No. Data types are what means all are like a container, a box. Okay, a memory box. Okay, which has a space actually based on this number. That is, I can store only actually what the values under this range alone. Okay, like that. So data types gives us the variable to choose the range of value to be stored. So based on this value, the range will be checked in the data type, and then only those data types will support for me, because the memory of that data type is that's it. So based on this range, in between any numbers comes, I can store the value. Okay, these are not the original numbers. I'll give you the original numbers now. Okay, but concept is data type is like a container which helps to store, which helps the variable to store the values. While storing the value, verifies whether the range, okay, verifies the value is there under that range, then it can be stored. If it is under the range, clear, right? So, you understood?
Hello?
Hello, yes, tell me.
Murli, actually,
Yes, Google.
Go to the previous page.
Yes.
Okay. See, long character only support, for example, minus 5000 to 5000.
Correct.
Okay. If we can store the 6000 now.
That's all. 6000, if it comes, it cannot be stored under the long because it does not support. Because the range is still 5000 only. Clear, right?
Okay, if I give the value, for example, x equal to 10,000, which data type I can?
It will throw you an error. Hello, Google, you are there? Hello.
Yes, Murli. Okay, I got it.
You got it? Good. Okay. So that's what I said, right? These are all not the original numbers. I'm gonna give you the original numbers now. Okay. See here. These are the original numbers. So byte can store values from -128 to 127. Short 32,768 to 32,767. Minus 32,768 to 32,767. Integer -21474836. That is actually in millions. Okay. Long in billions over there. So we will not be using more than that. So usually actually what we will be using till integer only finance based, and then the banking based application they use actually what long and all those things. We don't use long and all. We always go with integer. Short also we don't go. Very rarely we will go for short. That is we have not used over there. In case if you want to control it over there, always the preferred data type is integer. Same thing here, the preferred data type is double here. Okay, see, it also shows actually what in billions over there. That's what. So I'll just copy this. So let me move this side. Okay, these are the original numbers, guys. Okay, so you don't need to remember all these things and all. Okay, you have to understand the concept only. So that's why actually what I explained you the concept here. So next we'll see about what is a variable. So we have seen what is a data type. Now we'll see what is a variable. What's a variable means? Okay, so it's just a memory location which helps us to store a value in it. Okay, memory location helps you to store values in it with respective to the data type range. Okay, so I'm not giving the perfect actually definition as what you will read in Google or those things. Okay, I'm trying to give you actually what the explanation in a way that real time how what has been used over there. Okay, the same thing you just go and explain in case they ask in the interview also. Okay, so they don't expect actually what the perfect definition, they just want the logic. Okay, that's what actually what I'm trying to explain you. So in variable there are two parts. One is declaration, another one is initialization. These are the two things. So how a variable will be declared means, okay, so here I'll give integer I. Okay, so when I give integer I, so this concept is called as declaration. Declaration means it's creating a memory. Okay, it creates a memory location, and then the memory location name will be I. Then after that, the integer acts as a reference to the memory location. Till to the memory location, store only values which is of the range of integer. So for example, here what is my range? store values from -1000 to 1000. That is what. Okay. The original range is this one. Okay, the original range is this one. So we are trying to store values from.
I'm going to sit here.
Okay, so the original range is -2147 48648. So my side -1000 to 1000. Store only values of integer data type range. Okay, initialization means giving a value to the variable. I is equal to 10. I'm giving. So now what will happen? It will search for the memory location I. Yes, we have here. Then it stores the value 10. Before storing the value 10, it checks whether it is there under the range of integer. -1000 to 1000, 10 will come. Yes. So 10 will be stored. Clear? Declaration means creating a memory location for a variable. Initialization means storing a value for the memory location. Declaration and initialization can be also done in a same step also. So integer a is equal to 20. Now what will happen? Creates me a memory location. Then a will be the memory location name. Okay. Then integer acts as a reference to the memory location. Store only integer values it will say. Then after that it shows 20. While storing, it checks whether it is there under the range of integer. Yes, it shows here. That's it. Clear? Any questions so far, guys? Understood what is data type and variable? Can everyone ping me in the chat windows? Yes, if you have understood it. I want response from everyone. Ping me in the chat windows. Yes. Cool. Anisha, Aisha, you guys understood? Cool. Okay. Thanks, guys. So now next we'll go. So here, now we'll start to use it in the program level. So how we write a program? So always a program starts with a keyword called class. Correct? Then after that, what is my class name? So for example, I'll just give it as data type. Then it should have a open and close parenthesis, a flower brace. Then always a program will be executed only when we have a main function. Correct? So I'll just give it a shortcut: public static void main string arguments. Then open the flower brace and then close it. In between, we have to write the information, whatever we want to execute. So here I will give. So first I want to declare a variable. So integer I. Okay. Then if I want to initialize a value, I is equal to 10. Then if I want to print the value, says system.out.println I. That's it. Clear? So I have declared it. Then initialization. Okay, now it will print me the value what? 10. Now if I again give I is equal to 20, this concept is called as reinitialization. Reinitialization. Now if I try to print I, that will print me what? 20 for me here. That's it. Clear? Anyone has any question, guys? So let me, yeah, tell me, any questions? Cool. So now I will create a class, new class, variable usage I'll create. I'll have my main function. I'll make it as default. So I want to declare a variable. So I would just want someone to help me. Hey, hi Usha, can you help me?
Yeah.
I want to declare a variable. How I can declare a variable name is a of integer type.
Okay. Then
You can see here. So you can tell me how I can declare a variable.
okay, the PSVM.
That is a public static void main.
Public static, yeah. After that, we had to go int.
Int.
I.
A is my variable name. So a.
Oh, okay. A is a variable. That's a declaration. Then
Yes, this
had to go
declaration. Yes, super. Then I want to give a value called 100.
Okay. 100 is the.
Yes. So how I can initialize the value?
Yeah, I is sorry. A is equal to the 20. That's the intimation.
Correct. So 100 is my value I need to give. So a is equal to 100. This concept is called as
initialization.
Awesome. Super. Correct. Okay. So if I want to print the value, how I can print the value of a variable? So always when we want to print, we have to give system.out.println.
Yeah, S4.
Yes. Then the variable name is what? A. What is my variable name? That is A. Correct? So I'll just give it in double quotes.
Yeah.
Now let me run the program. It's giving me A itself, but I need the value of the variable. So always variable should be declared as it is. We should not give it in double quotes. Because anything that will be given in double quotes will be treated as a string there. That's why.
String.
So right click, run as Java application. Gets me 100. Clear? Hey, good.
Yeah. Thank
good, Divya. Thank you. Good, Usha. Now next. Hey, hi, Divya. You there? Hey, hi, Divya. Divya, now we declared separately, we initialize separately. Now I want you to declare and then initialize. Can you tell me? In the same line, I want to declare and initialize a variable called b, value to 200.
Okay. The variable is same a?
Integer. Integer variable, and then the variable name is b.
Okay, b is equals to 200.
Awesome, super. If I want to print it,
we have system.out.println.
Yes. Yes. It should be in double quotes or normal?
No need of double quotes. It's normal.
Correct. Yes. If you give it in double quote, that will be printing the value as b itself, as a string. Now I want to reinitialize the value to. Okay, so let me run. So it has given me a 100 and 200. So first time the value of is printing as it is as a. Next time it prints me the value of a is what? 100. Then next time int b equal to 200, right? So it prints me 200 here. Okay, good. So now I want to reinitialize the value of b to 300. Can you tell me what I need to do? Reinitialization means?
Int c is equals to 300.
No. The same variable b, now the value is 200. I want to change it to 300.
It's int b is equals to 300.
Yes. So here how we did reinitialization? Can you see?
Yeah.
So give the variable name and then the value for it. So here the variable name is what? B. So B is equal to 300. Clear? That's it. Good. So now I'm trying to print it. So now right click, run as Java application. You can see the latest value of B will be 300 because we have changed the value. Understood, guys? Any questions so far? Can I give again integer b is equal to 400? Can you see it's throwing me an error? Okay, why means it's trying to create a new variable called b, which will become as a duplicate variable for b here. That's it. That's why it will be throwing me an error. Okay, so let me tell you how the memory spaces are being created for it when we execute a program. Okay, so that you will have a clear understanding. So everyone understood what is declaration, initialization, and then reinitialization, guys? So this concept is declaration and initialization. This concept is reinitialization. Everyone understood this concept, right? Okay, so let me execute the program, how a memory is being allocated, so that we will be clear. So when I execute this program, how memory spaces are being allocated, that's what we're going to see. So whenever we execute a program, a memory will be created for us. Okay, the name of the memory will be my class name with some hexadecimal number. Then after that, we'll have a memory called static pool, which will be created for me first. Okay, so what is the static pool? All those things we'll see later. Tomorrow we'll be seeing that static pool. What is that? All those things. So all the static members will be loaded here. So what are the static members we have here? So here the main function has a keyword called static. So the main function will be loaded for me here. Okay. Then after that, I already told you main is an executable function. Okay. So main, only when we have a main, we can execute the program. So main function will start to execute now. So when the main function start to execute, it creates me a local memory for main. Create me a local memory for main. So it creates here. Okay. So then after that, it starts to execute. So integer a. Okay. So now it will load the memory. So first actually integer a is what? Declaration, that is creating a new variable. So it creates me actually what? A new variable called a here. Then a is equal to 100. Now what will happen? It will search, that is trying to initialize. So now what will happen? We are there under the main function, right? It goes and searches for a variable called a. Yes, we have here. Then here it stores 100. 100 will be stored now. Clear? Then now system.out.println a. So it is a string. So now what will happen? It prints as it is, whatever it's there under double quotes. It is a. A will be printed for me. Next, system.out.println a. Now I'm referring the variable. Now it goes to the main memory. Do we have a? Sorry, I have deleted that. It's integer a is equal to 100. Now system.out.println a. Now it goes to the main memory. Do we have a variable? Yes. What is the value for the main value? A variable? 100. Now 100 will be printed. Now integer b equal to 200. Now again inside the main memory, one more variable called b will be created for me here. Now system.out.println b. Now goes to the main memory. Do we have b variable? Yes. What is the value for it? It is 200. Next, b is equal to 300. I'm trying to reinitialize. So now what will happen? It searches for the variable called b. Yes, we have. What is the current value right now? That is 200. Now the 200 will be reinitialized to 300 for me here. Clear? Now system.println b. Now what will happen? goes to the B variable. What is the value right now? It is 300. Clear? So before, when we gave here after this, again integer B is equal to 500. It throws me an error, right? So why we will see now. So now I'm giving integer B equal to 500. What will happen? Now it will try to create another variable called B and stores a value 500. Now what will happen? Integer B equal to 500 when I give this here, already one more memory called B is there. Now when I create one more memory called B, now when we try to utilize B, print B, what will happen? It does not know whether to take from this variable or to take from the new variable. See, when I give here, if I store integer B equal to 500, it's like creating a new variable called 500. Now what will happen? If I try to print again system.out.println B, so in case if I have sysO B, now what will happen? It does not know whether to take from this variable or this variable. So that's why actually what? This is not possible. So it gives me an error for me here. Clear? That's why again we cannot create a same variable. Any questions, guys? Anyone has any questions? Please, can anyone ping me in the chat window as yes, if everyone has understood this concept. Okay, so in case if you feel confusion also, no worries. Okay, tomorrow we are going to see a lot of information on the variables only. Okay, writing a class and then declaring an initialization, all those things tomorrow we are going to see. So which you will find it more easier by tomorrow's session. Okay, today we have just started it, so still a lot of things has to go. Okay, which will help, which I will make you to understand in a very detailed way. Understood, guys? Anyone has any questions so far? Okay, so thanks, guys. So with this, actually, what our demo sessions are completed. Okay, the free sessions are completed. So you can just connect to your actually what respective consultancies. So you can just check with them actually what regarding the payment and all those things. So from tomorrow onwards, actually, what we will actually have the regular sessions over there. Okay, we will be continuing on the same. Okay, so tomorrow also will be the same meeting ID. Okay, so you guys can connect to the consultancy or to me over there. Okay, so consultancies who all have been there, please connect to them. Okay, others actually what, please connect to the specific persons to contact. Okay, thanks, guys. So tomorrow we'll meet by same time. Thank you. Bye, guys.